If y'all can hear me, just give me a moment. Gotta change the thumbnail. Give me a moment. Here it is, found it. Give me a moment, I gotta fix my mic. Okay, I think everything is ready now. Excuse me. Anyway, hello Aya, how you doing? Finally something to eat, I'm freaking hungry. Maybe I should let this thing load first before I start the stream. Ooh, excuse me. How you doing, sir? Also, thank you for the compliment on the thumbnail. I'm struggling getting it right now, trying to get Chi because my roommate keeps going on my account and basically killing him. How did they even have access to your account in the first place? Mm-hmm. Excuse me, my bad. I'm just munching right now. When I'm gone out the house, Kyle, I promise you are going to be annoying at that over Cyrene and the pack. They go on my PlayStation account. Oh no, bro. For the love of God, this stream better not have stopped. Oh, you're thinking the stream's still going. If you love her, then you'll love her even more. Awesome. Love it. Bro, it's been what? I think it's been like I think it's been about a month since I played Star Rail. I'm pretty sure. For those who was waiting for the Star Rail streams for the past 2-3 weeks, you know how the deal is. You know these quests be mad long, so I'd be like, I gotta hold these off, and then really binge play these. Hold up, give me a second. All right, headphones on, mic on. It's been 2 months since I played my. Oh wow, really? Oh, peak game. Um, the video that Septa made, I think last night. Hold up. Ooh, I can claim all that? That's nice. Too bad I'm skipping her, because I don't want the character. Ooh, wait, what? Select? Select from... Select the character and immediately gain a main... A relic that matches the main stat. Oh, that's the case. My goat! Hold up, maybe I'll give it to Cypher instead. Ooh. Nah, we're gonna give it to you. Now we ain't gotta do that right now. 7-day check-in. Thank you. Appreciate. Path of return. I'll take both of those. Hallelujah. Amen. Returning guide. I don't need to do all that. Here, let me read. I have 286 tickets for Donghun, Made, and Cyrene. Meanwhile, I have 49 tickets. That's the last number I remember since I got off the game. Good thing I have Saber and Archer in my hands. Oh, y'all really down. Energy reserve maxed. Let's go all through these. I don't know how. I keep forgetting how to pronounce Ceadra. That's how you pronounce her name, Ceadra. I keep struggling to pronounce her damn name every time I think about it. Before that does time ferry me through ages. Ooh. Oh, let's hit the recap. No, I hit the wrong button. I ah. I was so excited I pressed the wrong button by mistake. Anyway, my goat is back in my possession. The one, the only king of them all. Let these core flames consume me. Sidra. Okay, thank you. I think I might just get mine and save the rest. My post for Edo Star. What the freak is Edo Star? Put that up. Yes, give me story recap.
炭鉱と合流した後、
Ah!
俺たちの前に思いもよらない相手。
No, 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 no. Oh, thank God.
He warned us that Amphorius was actually an experimental ground for the erudition and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction.
Whew.
A Lord Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphorius.
I'm going to defile that man so bad the next world after Amphorius. I don't know who you're referring to, but you sound devious. If I find out it's another villainous character, I'm putting you on a watch list.
To tackle the crisis together, I stayed behind in Amphorius as an informant, while Dan Heng returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Screwlum informed us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius earlier.
My roommate has her own account on my PlayStation with a password, but I never thought on getting in my account a password until this week. Your password should have been on there up front immediately. In my opinion. Shoot, we can just scroll back. Why doesn't she not have her own PlayStation? You better tell her to go buy her own PlayStation, make her account on that, so she can stop playing on yours.
However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lycus, but the appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance.
Hold up. Okay, my music is up. Oh, hold on. Actually, let me turn that down. I ain't listening to you.
We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. His body was pierced by the ceremonial blade. A flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius. It turned out that in the eternal recurrences created by Finan and Cyrene, and the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Eon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction.
I'm not gonna hold you. I am really excited to play this. I'm very excited.
The eternal recurrences
And
had
the
already
goat
played out 33,550,336 times. In this final cycle, I promised Finan to take on the title of Deliverer and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself, tear the sky asunder, and confront the destruction head on.
Yo, okay, so I think this was like 2 weeks ago. After this quest came out, I saw so many people. I saw this nonsense on like some YouTube shorts or whatever. People were complaining that the main character, the Trailblazer, was taking the role of Deliverance from Finan. And people had an issue with that. And was like, oh, no, Finan should have remained the Deliverer until the end of the entire quest. And then I'm like, are y'all niggas stupid? This nigga is trapped in a perpetual cycle. He can't escape this cycle. He has no power to escape it. Even with these core flames he collected, he still can't escape this cycle. He's locked into it. He's just self-aware about it, right? The only person who can break the cycle is the only real person that exists, aka the Trailblazer. I know people were like arguing in the comment section, being like, "Oh, well, the Trailblazer hasn't done nothing throughout the main story at all. He just sat there in the background, being a nothing character, while everyone else was being a character." I'm not gonna lie, that sounds so freaking stupid when you take into consideration that the Trailblazer has been active throughout the entire story, engaging with the story, helping these people with their issue, their crisis. Like, how can we sit here and say the nigga did nothing this entire time? If you go back and watch cutscenes, the nigga is clearly active in the combat. Like, what are we talking about? It's so stupid. And you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna say this right now. I blame the bots of the Woo-Wah community for this. Because ever since Withering Waves came out, right? And then they created their main character to be this character that gets glazed by every character they come across. Every female character just slobbing on the knob, glazing on how great they are, falling for him head over heels immediately and crap, giving him props over the most minute thing, like, oh, you blocked an attack. Ever since Woo-Wah came out, and they've been portraying their main character like that, people have started gaining this twisted perception of what a main character should and should not be doing in their own story, like blatantly. God forbid a main character is put on the sideline for another character who's a side character to, be propped up, so that they can get some time to shine in the story. God forbid that happens. Right? Because the bots of the Woo-Wah community started doing that with Genshin and the multiple BS that come with that, and then now they're doing it with Star Rail. And once they finish with Star Rail, they're gonna come for Zenless and be like, "Oh, Zenless's main character does nothing but sit in the background. They're not fighting in combat like the other combat-oriented characters." And it's like, bro, what the f are we talking about at this point? Because it's gonna get there. I promise you, it will get there. Anyway, let me read. People were boycotting finance character because he was a dude, male, and it turned out that during finals banner, that one Hoyo made a ton of money. I do remember that. For some reason, when you said that, reminds me of Bennett. He's very unlucky. In the story, people hate on the guy. Really? People were hating on Benny? Hold up. Am I reading that right? Are you serious? People were hating on Benny in the story? Oh my goodness gracious. I saw someone say, make Kalchar great again. Unrelated to the bot's beef, but I thought it was funny. He only becomes great again whenever he comes and becomes a main character in the story again, or have any story focus. That's the only time he'll be great. Anyway, let me continue through this thing, because I just need to say that real quick.
Thus, with Vinan's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment, Mem, who had regained all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
Also, please leave a like for your boy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Circuit ended. Head to Destiny Elite. Of course. Anyway, let me read what else said. No, I mean the guy you were talking about. But I feel like people do hate Bennett. Oh, okay. Oh, let me rewind, because I know I was mentioning it earlier, but Cole Septa, yeah, homie, he was here in the server, or not server, stream Sunday night, right? Him, right? So he made a reaction video to my video reacting to his video. It's the one with 107 views on it right now, with Yanagi on the thumbnail. You'll see what I'm talking about. So he made a reaction to it. He didn't react to my entire reaction, but he only reacted to a certain segment of it, which was related to like age demographic for either game and stuff like that. And I watched it. Granted, no hate for the dude, because he brought some valid counterpoints to me, and I was like, you know what, that's valid. I should have mentioned that in my reaction, but I was too caught up in like feeling like I was heated watching his video. But now, after watching his counterpoint to what I was saying and stuff he was clarifying, I was like, okay, I see what you mean now. So moving forward, now I understand when he says like XYZ, I get it now. So anytime I react to another video of his, I'll know that moving forward.
Peaceful days are like breezes carrying the scent of wheat fields.
How many pulls do I have? Oh wow, I got a lot of stuff in the back pocket right now. I don't know. I don't even know why they even put these 4-star characters on the damn banner in the first place. It's meaningless. These niggas suck. What the world Arlon gonna do? The most forgettable, the last dark skinned nigga in the whole game. What is he gonna do? He's nothing. He's meaningless. Don't get me started on the other two. Oh, this banner's still up? Oh, that's right. This banner lasts for like 3 months. Hold up. My dog is doing the most right now. I just finished walking him. BRB, give me 1 second. I'm getting back. I'm glad that it's a hard stream for what remains of my birthday. The question. Go ahead, my room. Oh, then happy birthday. She looks like Jean, my dog. Every time she sleeps, her face looks flat like a pancake because she's very fluffy. And sometimes she got the Bob Ross hair when I dry her and when I take. Oh, okay. Um, crap. I may have to wait till some of y'all come back. Purely because I have a question I want to ask. And I think this question I have that I want to ask, I'm going to Little Chimera. Oh, the adorable little bastard. Anyway, this question I want to ask is mainly for the ladies. But if you feel like giving your insight on the, question I have, then you can answer as well, of course.
Hello. Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
You know me? Are you Cyrene or Mim? Both of you assume to... Wait, both of you to assume women watch your stream, LMAO. So I'm supposed to assume you don't count? If that's the case, you better let me know right now, Star. I'm gonna stop treating you you nice. I'm gonna start treating you like a nigga for real. It'd be disrespectful. Ah! But and on top of that, you the last person to be saying anything to me after what you posted in the Discord. Nah. I'm here out of pity? What you mean? I'm a woman, I'm here out of anime and games. Okay. Still shocks me that women watch my stream anyway. Still shocks me. But anyway, cause I know I'm such a supremium gooner that I am. Only females in the chat right now? Oh, for real? Sheesh. Anyway, enough of this raising my ego. I gotta stop that right now. Okay, so this is the question. Okay. So for anyone who crap. Oh. Hopefully my mic came back on. So before y'all start typing in the chat, oh look, his mic cut out. I don't even want to hear it right now, okay? So, back to the question I was about to ask. Okay. Do y'all care whether or not if they make more male characters in either of these gacha games y'all play? And if so, is it a necessity for them to be a 5-star character for them to be a valid male character to you? The reason I asked this is because what's happening with Zenless Zone Zero over the weekend. Or, yeah, I think it was over the weekend when Monato was drip marketed and people were crashing out because he was an A rank instead of an S.
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter. It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world.
Oh, wow. Interesting trade-off. Finon remembers everything. She, however, does not. But she remembers the Trailblazer. Nice. My nigga's still the GOAT, though. Alright, let me read. Okay, let me read. Another reason why I even asked the question is because I'm going to make a video talking about it. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm ready to crash out. Okay, let me read. To be honest, I don't care about... But it would be nice if they did. Okay. Not really, and if yes, they have to be... If yes, they have to be a 5-star. I don't need weak characters because of unlucky characters like Bennett, who's contagious. I mean, I kind of get their frustrations. There's barely any 5-star males in the game. I think there's only 4 of them. And I'm unlucky because I have him. I'm ready to crash out on Bennett. Okay, so here's my perspective on it, right? Before we continue. Hopefully I don't yap for too much and I'll be here for 2 hours talking instead of playing the damn quest. But this is going to be Star Rail week anyway, so enjoy. But straight to the point. My position is this: the main complaint has always been the lack of male characters, right? I've hardly seen people be like, "Oh, we're talking about the lack of 5-star male characters." Everyone has always presented it as the lack of male characters or lack of male playable characters. That's always been how they frame the conversation, right? Of what they deem as their issue with the game or any of these gacha games, right? So my issue is, how can we sit here and complain about a lack of male characters, and then they give us a new male character? He just happens to be a 4-star, but then we start invalidating its the character's existence entirely because he's a 4-star. Like, what sense does that make? And in the case of Zenless Zone Zero, all the 4-star characters in the game are great for clearing in-game content. I've seen it happen, right? And Monato potentially being not potentially, he is a 5-star rupture agent, which means he can like bypass enemy defense or whatever, right? And he's clearly made to be a DPS. But the thing is, what I find crazy about it all is that people are sitting here acting like there aren't 4-star DPS characters that are out mashing up the in-game content. For example, Piper Wheel, the 4-star physical anomaly lolly hag character that I like, right? She is deemed as the rival to the limited 5-star character known as Jane Doe. And Jane Doe is also the rival to the new anomaly physical character known as Alice. Right? You got 3 anomaly physical characters, and they're both regarded as good units to use, especially the 4-star one. So it's like, okay, if that's the case for Piper Wheel, then we can assume the same thing for our boy Monato. You feel me? Granted, I can't say the same thing about Star Rail because, Star Rail hasn't really shown me that. But you get the point I'm making here, right? So to me, when I'm seeing people on the internet sit here and like downplay Monato's value as a 4-star unit and his role and what he would play, and then act as if he won't have any type of support made for him when Jufufu exists and she like buffs crit damage, right? And then what else? Like, and then dismiss him because he's A rank. They dismiss him because his gameplay and his kit and whatever. To me, it just feels corny, right? Like, should we not be glad that there is a new male character that's playable that exists? Because they could have easily been like, oh, we're not gonna make no male characters playable, and we just gonna keep pumping out females back to back to back. But that's not the case, right? And granted, I don't think I want to go to the other side of the argument. And what I mean by that is, now people started complaining about character designs in Zenless because there's 3 females with similar character element or design elements in their character design. And people are already like, oh, we're going down the Star Rail route where every female character from the La Fu dressed in the exact same manner. And now we're about to have the same thing happen to Zenless. And people with any brain cells are like, bro, there's only 3 characters that look like that. Are we going to ignore the other 5 characters that came out that don't dress like them? Who are female characters? Like, come on, what are we talking about here? What's the real complaint? Because that don't make no sense to complain about. And listen, I'm all for them making more cool male characters, but I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, I'm going to denounce the male character because he's a 4-star. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Because it just makes no sense. Anyway, let me read what I was talking about while I was yapping. Okay. Haters will always find something to hate. Saying them is impossible. In Genshin, people just will want the characters in Nakai who are female. I mean, Nakai's female characters do look awesome, though. Let's be honest. Let me read. Like, I like all lolly girls in Honkai and Genshin. Oh, wow, really? But I don't know if Honkai has any. Honkai got a handful of lollies. Like, Cyrene is a lolly. She's standing right in front of me. Let me read. Nakai characters seem cool, but Knicht makes the game easier, and I appreciate him for that. Yeah, he does. I understand you. Okay, cool. So, yeah, y'all get the picture. Right? Another thing I kind of hate is... Another thing that I realized that I hate about this whole conversation related to the male characters in male playable characters, whether they're 4 stars or 5 stars. Another thing I hate is that the whole another aspect is that they denounce the character based on the body design of the character. Like if it's a slim built male character, denounce. If he's built like he's 4 feet tall or 5 feet tall, no type of muscle definition, denounced. The only ones that get announced are the ones that are beefcakes and have these quote unquote masculine like features to them, like facial hair or some muscle definition. Therefore, they get counted. But we're going to ignore the other two like types of body sizes, right? That's just something I noticed. I was like, nah, I can't rock with that. Anyway, let's continue.
Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
I did. My nigga spitting game.
Yep. Isn't it amazing? It's like a seed finally grew up and became a flower. And I'm definitely as cute as a flower now.
Don't talk to me like that. You gonna make me fall for you. I need a screenshot because this is perfect thumbnail material. Screenshot acquired. Let's continue.
There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan.
Oh, another thing too. This is something I started noticing that Hoiverse started doing. Because before, the lolly characters that they would pump out, they would all be like 3 feet tall, and they all would look like Klee in body size. But then when we got to Natlan and Iensan came out, they started making the lollies have more height to them and have more, I guess, they basically have the same body size as Serene, right? And then I started seeing this happen in Zenless a lot. I was like, oh, if this is where we're going, I'm down for that. Right? Give me some Varad. Can't say the damn word. Variety? Excuse me for messing up when I'm talking, but this just happens sometimes. No, some diversity. There we go. I'm gonna use that. I like some more diversity in body sizes. Anyway, like I was saying, I like more diversity in body sizes. Are you eating something? You're making me hungry now. Yeah, I'm eating Cheez-Its right now. Seat Lolly is so cute. Yes, and Seat Lolly is my favorite. I gotta make a tier list. Oh shoot, I'm about to say this right now. I gotta remember what sites, because I remember someone sent me a site that leads to a tier list video. I'm gonna make a tier list video in particular for my lolly characters or whatever other characters. Because now that I can do reaction type videos, I can now screen record myself doing tier list videos. So look out for that.
The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything. Ide Silicii is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone. Yes, Finan too embarked on his journey because of this view. He then walked alone for more than 30 million cycles.
I forgot how tall he is, like compared to her. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of love it that way. It makes their ship hit harder.
Thankfully, you arrived during his long wait, friend. Is that also why Cyrene did what she did? It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer. But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you.
I was gonna say something related to facial animations. Right, changing the facial expressions. This is something I noticed a lot. People who play Wuwa, or rather the bots of the Wuwa community, they love saying Genshin Star Runs Genshin and Star Rail don't have any facial animations, and they're all stoic faced, like straight faced. But then you see Cyrene, you saw how subtle her facial expression shifted. It wasn't as pronounced as, let's say, Wuthering Waves facial expressions are, but hers was subtle, that is almost unnoticeable.
Emphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Yep, absolutely. Lygus is the primary culprit behind everything. We must stop Aritude's descent. Let's go.
That's right. Lygus is the mastermind behind it. The one who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control.
Yeah, and that fool gonna learn the hard way. Give me a second. My dog is still on his BS right now. Like, I legitimately walked him right before I started the stream. I don't know what his issue is. His bowl is full, his water full, all that. I don't know what his deal is. But give me 1 second. I can't have him keep interrupting me while I'm streaming. Okay, back. Between me yapping for an extended period of time and this dog keep coming at my door, I don't even know what the deal is. Your dog is jealous that you're eating yummy, and I have to say it too, and I agree. Oh my goodness.
Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is.
I already know who that nigga is. Oh my lord, this dog. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, this is the final time I have to leave this room to see what the deal is with this dog. I'm not leaving this table for a fourth time. I'm cooking ramen because why not? I ain't gonna listen to you. Like, I don't know what my dog deal is. He been doing this for the past 3 nights.
Time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Oh, my headphones working again.
That Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. ID Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here.
Hold on, let me do this real quick. Turn this up. Hopefully my voice isn't entirely drowned out when we turn this volume up. Let's continue.
Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
Oh, there she go, right there. What I was about to say? I was gonna say something. Crap, what it was about? Oh, the reason the thumbnail looks the way that it looks is purely because I still couldn't find a good picture to use for this quest at all. Like, I was scouring all across the internet trying to find a good pic, and I couldn't find one, like, for the life of me. More so, I couldn't find a version of their icon picture when you pull for them without the background image stuff. So I had to use
it's super quiet
my standard
here.
thumbnail.
Sounds can't get in or out. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret.
Oh?
But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem. I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dan Heng and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally. Because I really need answers.
I'm liking his new voice.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes, 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences.
Oh, snap.
We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Holy moly.
Not only am I here, but I also happen to have saved you 4 times already. Without you even being aware of it, of course.
Oh, when you do that?
But now's not the time to celebrate. When 2 geniuses show up at once, you know you're in deep trouble.
Oh, hold on. I'm just not noticing what Aya said. Or Aya said? Did you really use the face guy in that land? Yes. Because it was perfect. It was such a perfect thing to use for the thumbnail. Even though I used it for a different thumbnail before. It was perfect. It only made sense in the case of Amphorius. You can't tell me it doesn't make sense.
Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation.
CBT, how you doing, bro?
Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of era nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition.
Okay.
For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction. If effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
And that is going to be a problem.
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. It can be anywhere, as long as there is a receptacle for its calculation. The version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code, and this scepter is its incubator.
Okay, so that tells us that there's other parts of it across the galaxy or universe where it would essentially manifest from, right? Should I place rice in the ramen? I've never done that, at least for not no instant ramen.
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages, or even starting the third anti-organic war. Any of it would be able to bring the cosmos to its knees.
Oh, damn. Oh, this nigga a real threat. We kind of already knew that, but now with this being told to me, now I understand. Yeah, this is a severe threat. Pack this nigga up. Let's get it.
Simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious. Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Ligas. Speculation. He's the Scepter System's administrator.
Okay, hold up. Y'all over here talking about certain things in ramen. Like, is this like instant ramen y'all talking about? Y'all got like instant ramen, and then you just throwing stuff in it? That's what I'm gonna assume. It's always a good option, unless you're cooking ramen from scratch.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears.
Kinda. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see ramen in anime, I'm like, bro, I would love to stuff my face with this. And then seeing the real life version of it, I'm like, man, this stuff looks good.
So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction.
What?
Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
Not my goats. No! He a real one to the end. He wanted everyone's wish to become true, and now he's gone. They done did it to my girl Cypher, and now they done did it to my guy Phidon. I hate this. Give me my guy back. He ain't deserve this. He didn't die, he's still fighting.
That Harold in Teletron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. But don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lycus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name.
Which is?
The Law Titan. Talanton.
Yes!
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
Don't, hold up. Herta, you the last one to talk about some little pink thing. Ma'am, you got little robots of you running around your whole space station. Get off my girl's chest. Because she ain't got a dick, so I can't really use that phrase. But just get the point I'm making. Get off her case, damn it. How dare you?
Huh? Her path chart is...
Shoot, don't even get me started on what you got, you know, in the chat. Not even, wait, is it in the chassis? What you got in the hood right there? You ain't humongous. You damn near flat as a board. Get off her case. Anyway.
Is there something wrong with me?
Never mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Life calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world, so influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lycus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps.
Oh, that's right. We don't even know how we got in here. Because by what Herta is saying, by pure implication, we shouldn't have been able to even enter Amphorius, right? It should have been locked off from the rest of the universe. But somehow we were able to enter it? Randomly, mind you. Alright, let me read. I know what happened. It's a bit complicated. See if it's... What up? See if it will tell you yet in the memory book that Mem gives you. Oh! Yeah, I know there's like a lot of information in that Mem book. And I know there's a lot of stuff in there. I think I took a peek at it like last month. I like to see it as Bennett being extremely lucky rather than the opposite, because he's constantly surviving fate trying to kill him. I'm still wondering how like my character don't survive the unluck, but he does. His name is Lucky apparently. It means blessed, if I remember correctly. That's true. Meanwhile, I wish my name means blessed. I'm not blessed. Rip.
Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it.
Okay.
Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
Are we sure about that?
Miss March's situation is rather complicated.
Of course it is.
Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice. Worry more about yourself instead.
So how did she even leave this place to begin with? How does Wait a minute, I just had a crazy idea. Wait, it was the pathway that allowed Donkey Kong and the Trailblazers to enter Amphorius through the train car originally? Was that the same pathway that March 7th managed to be launched outside of Amphorius? Because that would be like mad coincidental to be like, oh, this gap in this sphere, this firmament that's supposed to keep everything locked inside of it, this gap was remained open. They went through the same exact gap that she left from, right? That's my thought, at least.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
Yeah, put some respect to my name. Damn it.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
They sure do. But think about them. I think so.
It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together.
I need to learn how to cook. Almost burnt the ramen and put the heat too high. Shoot, I know how to cook meatloaf and spaghetti. I haven't cooked it in a while though, but...
Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
This is important, and that's also important. It's not gonna fit into my bag.
Oh my lord, girl. You do not need to bring the whole kitchen.
I'll be done in a sec.
Oh my goodness. It couldn't be me. I would have told her what's up. Just grab a water bottle, girl. You don't need to bring your whole, what you call it? Your wardrobe. You don't need to bring the kitchen, the wardrobe. You don't even need to bring your jewelry. Keep it at home. Once we save the world, you can go back and fill up the stock. We don't need this right now. And Genshin Traveler has such funny expressions. Yeah, and I've seen a lot. Oh, I think I'm gonna say this before I continue. With my content that I'm making, at least my like topics of discussion videos, or my yapping topic videos, rather, right? And my reaction videos, what I'm trying to achieve with stuff I talk about is like a neutral ground for discussion, right? Because ever since Wuthering Waves came out, it's been constant comparison games, and then now the comparisons have become dishonest comparisons or overblown stuff to complain about and nitpick when it doesn't need to be. Letting one game get away with doing the very thing they criticize another game for doing and stuff like that. So what I want to do, I want to try to like bring neutrality to the grounds. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to achieve, at least. Like when people complain about black screen white text in Star Rail, Zenless, Genshin, but then they let it fly when it comes down to Wuthering Waves. And this be from the same people who be like, I don't know, I hate black screen white text entirely. They shouldn't be used, right? But then Wuthering Waves use it, they don't complain about it. They let it fly. It's like, come on, bro. What are we talking about here? I understand giving these Hoyo games criticism when it's deserved, but when you start letting stuff like that fly underneath the radar and you just don't say nothing about it, then you're gonna complain about what these Hoyo games got going on. It's like, what are you talking about? They'll complain from top to bottom about how Star Rail and Genshin pump out characters that are like have their best in slot coming next patch or in the next month or whatever. But then when Wuthering Waves does it, it's okay. It's like, what sense does that make? Oh, let me read. Yo, what's up, Trip? Sound like you're in a wild goose chase. These players are polarized and like being that way, so they feel superior to the other. Like they could have, but you're an idiot. Like dumb and stupid. Just do something. Go up getting drama. Getting drama. Fair. And what's crazy is what sparked my realization that that's like what I'm trying to achieve. Not the whole drama thing, but more like trying to like create like a space for neutrality for conversation. Like, am I trying to make it like some grandiose gotcha thing? No. But like, if I can get at least some people to be like, yo, let's be honest here. What we're bringing to the table, that's fine. Like, I don't need to expand across multiple different gotcha CCs and all that shit. I'm just trying to like get this corner right here I got going on, right? And what made me realize that was a video I watched today by a content creator that I reacted to a lot like 2 years ago. They made a whole video related to this whole woke versus anti-woke content, and the content creators related to it, and like how some of them kind of like fell to the wayside and stopped making content, or some of them have managed to transition properly, or some of them were trying to be like neutral during the whole culture war thing. And I was like, oh, I see what you're getting at here, right? I'll put a link in it in the Discord when I get the chance, so you'll watch it for yourself and see what I'm talking about. I think he brought up a lot of good, valid points.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at ID's Elysiae?
Oh man, did I ask how was y'all's day today? If I didn't ask how y'all day was today, my apologies. Is this nigga serious? Oh, I can skip this? Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad. I had to be able to skip that whole dialogue conversation. I am so happy.
Is this also a blessing of the trail?
I was gonna be tight if I had to skip through all that stuff.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will be taking over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kevali? Or forging a completely new path? Destiny must have brought me here for a purpose. This isn't a coincidence, but an eventuality created after 30 million quantitative changes. There's nothing to fear. I'm destined to play the most important role in this final battle. I've already beaten another Lord Ravager, after all.
That is true.
Thinking hard over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end.
Thank goodness.
See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason.
Oh, nice.
The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way.
Yeah, especially I think he got cooked by that dude Big Z. Big Z put Finan in a blender, but he was that nigga Finan was still 10 toes.
This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning. Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
Yep.
Just treat me like any other friend you have. We share a common goal and common enemies. And we may also share a common future. A future that has never emerged in any other cycles before. I believe in you, friend. If you still can't get used to it, just call me Mem like you did before.
That wink was cute.
Just kidding.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like people have already probably started labeling Cyrene as best girl of Amphorius. They wouldn't be wrong in doing so, honestly.
Are you worried that the burden is too heavy for you? Don't worry. Maybe the answer isn't as complicated as you think. You've seen how every person regarded as a hero in Amphorius was nothing more than a flawed human. They were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero.
I need a hero to save my life. What I know about Skillet?
But those aren't coincidences. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius's fate once more after a stagnation of more than 30 million cycles. It's the inevitability of being a trailblazer. A person's personality is their destiny. Your own hero's journey already started the moment you decided to board that express.
Skillet's so cool. I love Skillet. I love their music. I found their music back when I was like in elementary school, before I went to middle school. I ain't gonna lie, I was jamming to it so hard. That Monster song is still my favorite Skillet song to this day.
That promise might be far too heavy. But I believe in you, friend. The Trailblaze's duty has always been a heavy one.
Shoot, if I'm being honest, Skillet was the reason why I got into music for real. I was like, bro, I'm really enjoying what I'm hearing. But like, you know, I raised in a Christian family household, went to church a lot. So the majority of the music that I always heard was, you know, gospel music or whatever band was playing on that Sunday or during the weekend or during the weekday, whatever. But when I heard this Monster by Skillet, I was like, oh my goodness, this thing is jamming. And then ever since then, I've been jamming to multiple different types of music. I got into like epic orchestra at one point. It's still good though.
In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now. Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
It seems you two are prepared to head out.
This nigga. Get out of here.
You should indeed treasure the view before you. For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delight.
This nigga speaking with such confidence. I can't wait to fold him. This nigga like has got put into a blender during Skirk's story quest, or at the end of it. Guess what? He gonna get put into another blender. Instead of it being a 2-man mission, it's gonna be a 5-man mission, and it's gonna be devious. No. Not even 5. How many Titans are there? 12. It's gonna be a 12-man mission. It's gonna be devious. I can't wait.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence, so I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
Where the hell? Oh, this is crazy.
What is this place?
I am loving what I'm seeing right now. Holy guacamole. Is this inside the scepter? Is there a bunch of big wires and stuff? Strife was mentioned in that one.
Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Sky Titan path. Oh wait. So the Strife, the core flame of Strife, the core flame of the Sky, were they all supposed to represent paths that exist outside of Amphorius? Or they're supposed to be based on the real paths that exist? What path is this? Death. What path exists in Star World that represents death? Granted, I'm just speculating.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
Reason. I don't know what path fits reason. Passage. Passage feels more like it labels towards Trailblaze. I'm not gonna lie, because Trailblazing is like the only thing that's like a passage type thing, right? It's like, oh, we're going from this planet to that planet, this planet to that planet. Granted, I'd be entirely wrong, because it feels like Trailblaze, the path of Trailblazing, it's starting to feel like the path of Trailblazing must mean, oh, it means to spark off something. That's what I'm assuming. By how they keep talking about Trailblazing. No, no problem. Equilibrium, Nihility, I think. Oops, never mind. It's a Millen's book. I just looked at it an hour ago. Oh, or I wouldn't know. Strife equals Hunt. Ocean equals Nihility. Oh! Earth. What does Earth equal then? I'm gonna look at that book when I got the chance.
Of the Dawn device never fades. Kephal's protection has no end.
My girl Cypher. I'm not gonna lie. I have this great feeling that Nodcry is gonna be similar to Amphorius. Granted, it will be, right? I know there's been like some talk because apparently. Oh, hold on, let me read that again. I missed that. What did I say? Romance. That's probably the path that relates to the Eon that of beauty or whatever that Argenti. No, I mean, wait, is it Argenti? That Argenti follows, I believe. Path of Trickery. Okay. Oh, like I was saying, I've been seeing a lot of talk on YouTube Shorts when apparently Amphorius, Nodcry is going to do the same thing Amphorius did, which is have characters' personal stories be tied to the main story. I've seen people saying like that's a bad thing. I disagree with that. Granted,
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
like I was saying, but the main reason people were saying it was a bad thing because Genshin doesn't have a skip button, so therefore they're deeming it as a bad thing for characters' personal stories to be tied to the main story patch. Ocean. I just love being in this room full of wires. It's just so crazy. And not only that, all this blue lining on the wire stuff, this is starting to remind me of like if anyone here has ever watched Generator Rex before, back in like early 2000. If you know about Generator Rex, you know about the whole his nanite thing and the blue lining of it.
Nice.
Oh, let me read. I think I missed something. Trigger equals elation. Sounds so angry. I need marker everyone's equal beauty. I want to see who they are behind. I want to see the new characters. Law equals order. Genshin wants you to pay attention to to what to do. Reason equals erudition. Like they won't allow you to skip. I'm telling you. I hope they do introduce the skip buttons just so people can shut up about it. That's just me personally. Because now that the skip button has been introduced to Star Rail, no one's sitting here complaining about, oh, the quest is 8 hours long when they can skip it. Like, I understood the complaint when it first happened, but then it was just like, okay, now it exists. Shut up. You feel.
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
I recognize that voice actor. Titan Ocean. Okay, so this is Ocean again. Wait a minute. Am I... No way we're sitting here hitting the rewind button right now.
Oh, did that startle you?
This nigga like it.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth.
You're a devious individual, I guess. You be sitting here watching niggas when they be stroking the chicken? Villain for real. Keep your eyes elsewhere. Who told you to be looking? What they do in the bedroom is not of your concern. Also, I'll be right back. I gotta handle something real quick. BRB. We're getting back. Ah, my stuff fell over. Alright. Why he sound like he was smoking? Stroking the chicken helped. That should not have been that funny.
What you see is the true form of the eternal land, and the 12 demigods shed their disguise of legends.
I ain't gonna lie, Lycus be sounding like he on the verge of an orgasm. And I think that's just because the voice actor really just be putting power behind it. He be feeling squeamish after he finished doing voice lines, you can tell.
Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe.
I know exactly what he's about to say next. He's gonna be like, yo, threats and like disasters come from the sky too. Not just romantic stuff of exploring the universe, right? Because in Skirk's Story Quest, if y'all saw me play it, if you didn't see me play it, go back and rewatch that stream. Skirk's story was like, oh, look at these merchants that came from a different planet. Shoot, we don't know nothing about these people, but we'll welcome you with open arms. Next thing you knew, they cook her entire society, her entire planet, and her people, and she's the only one left alive. Right?
The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Enough purple prose. Get to the point. Oh man, that's crazy. That's the exact opposite of what you asserted before.
I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy. I have devoted years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the primum mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noose's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all Nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
That's such BS. Cause when that nigga Iron Tomb gets released, he bringing smoke to everyone's front door. He don't care. That nigga won't give a damn. The only thing he care about is destruction. He gonna wipe the map out in the name of Nanook. He gonna get the job done. When the boss tell him to move, he gonna move. And nah, I ain't letting that happen. He crazy.
You've always had a choice, my lord. You can either accept my sincerity or face the consequences of defying it.
I don't know why he talking with this attitude. I'll slap you to the floor, fool.
They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends.
Okay, I feel like y'all was gonna have that.
That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion.
Okay, so I always thought that was gonna happen if the experiment were to succeed, that them niggas will all cease to exist. So at least we're getting our confirmation. The way he plans to wipe out the magician wouldn't kill everyone, but it is a stupid plan. I just got called it stupid. Oh, that's probably from her most recent video that she pumped out. I haven't watched that one yet. Obviously because I haven't played the story yet.
Ah, yes. I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts. Her real identity is quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you. You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you. But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat.
Okay, so he's referring to the Stellaron and how it still hasn't, like, you know, blasted out in our body yet. Okay. So I'm going to assume that the Trailblazer will use the Stellaron in this quest. Interesting.
And I happen to be one of them.
Nigga, what? He's a seed of destruction. The Stellaron is a seed of ruin.
The Stellaron? No. Believe me, your understanding of paths has yet to reach any true depth.
Oh, what?
This matter is of grave importance, so please, do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
AKA, I will ascend to godhood, yes! Bow before me, mortals! I'm your new king now. Shoot, about to tank a freaking, the universe exploding in my face, and I'm gonna tank it, and be like, I'm gonna recreate it in my image. Anyway, let's continue. I never thought of becoming unparalleled. I will not allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos. I cannot trust any promises you make. I will rule over the cosmos even without your help. Yes, my king!
Ruling over is not exactly the same as unparalleled. That being said, I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
What kind of tricks are you pulling?
It seems you haven't realized something about this place.
And what is that?
The exomyth is the erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you will meet me once again.
Now I'm gonna smoke your pack.
Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the exomyth. As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
Also, let me read, because I know I was missing some things I was talking about. On this point, I do believe he is telling the truth. I'm going to assume you mean the part about the paths, and about the knowledge relating to the past. I'm going to assume that's what you mean by that. That he knows some shot about some shit. A lot of people don't. I meant people, but I forgot to type it. Strange biddies he's doing. Yeah, right. The Tory vibes. Lygus is desperate. The Tory is meticulous. True. Well, that's only because we haven't seen Dottore be pushed into a corner. Granted, even when he was pushed into a corner, he still flipped it on the dime, being like, "Okay, deal. I'll destroy all my clone copies, but you got to give me that." I hope we get
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama.
I hope that we get another Harbinger boss fight in Nodcry. I feel like we should get at least 2 or 3. 2 at max.
The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kephali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood.
I love these mural art pieces. They're such a perfect substitute for black screen and white text.
Dawncloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains,
Or rather,
and
in
the
addition to
legion's
it.
commanders stood atop the broken idols and roared.
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods. Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts.
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Kephali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds.
I'm not gonna lie. There's about like 2 characters that exist in Amphorius that are like, in my opinion, the better versions of Mavuika from Genshin Impact, like blatantly. Purely because of how they're written.
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea.
Oh, this is tough. Screenshot acquired.
The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Also, leave a like for your boy. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Onward to Marmoreal Palace, to Dawncloud's Heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide!
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Saridra.
Saridra, there we go. I got jump scared with my roommate's cat. Go throw that cat into the trash can.
Friend, are you listening? Friend? Friend? Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off?
Oh damn.
Wake up!
Got caught like
Otherwise, I'll have to... Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to...
To what? What'd that mean? Bombastic side eye. What's that gif of The Rock making that face? You know what face I'm talking about? That boom face. What you mean by that? Hey yo.
Awake at last. I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
No! Why? I missed out on something awesome. Screw you, Trailblazer. You should have stayed asleep. She's gonna perform some magic. I wanted to know what this magic was.
Fine. As you say, just meditating. We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first Flame Chase journey. Indeed. The first Flame Chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out! Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
Yes, I like that idea. I gotta make sure to take multiple screenshots because there's a lot of screenshot worthy stuff around here. Oh, we're over here. Okay.
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Wait, isn't that...
It's one of these again. Did we do these last time? Oh. Oh, my girl. And the gold.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
I mean, I would have at least attempted to listen to the girl out, right? Like, think about it. The idea of a god creating another god that then rules over you, that you worship, sounds pretty crazy. But then again, it'll be like, wait, so the god I worship isn't really a god then, right? They're more like the what do you call it? Divine emissary of the god of that god. Puppetry behind puppetry of puppetry. Damn it.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
How does he know the truth?
You impudent!
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
How...
Heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you,
Oh?
if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
Oh, snap!
You...
The goats. I ain't gonna lie, I'm messing with her color scheme.
Talantin is long gone. Now I am the law.
Farina's twin sister has arrived. I'm gonna call you Jester. She looks like a Jester, don't she? And I got me a good screenshot that's thumbnail worthy.
Challenge me, or submit to my judgment.
Granted, the difference between Jester and her twin Farina, Jester means it when she opens her mouth. She not playing up a character. She don't got no mask on, be like, oh, I'm just kidding, bro, behind the mask. No. She said she gonna snuff you out and stomp you out. She mean it. Oh, cutscene time.
Silence.
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
What gives her the right?
That's because
Oh shit.
I came. I saw.
The Fatui symbol. I thought it.
Conquered.
Now she no. No. Hold up. Nuh-uh. She did all that just to aura farm? Are we serious right now? I thought she was about to snuff this nigga out. No. She did it so that she could aura farm in front of the main character. Stop this nonsense right now. This is hilarious.
Dux Vergoris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds.
Wait, she did kill him? Oh, never mind then. No, she snuffed that nigga out and aura farmed. I was wrong.
Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests.
Accidental?
Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Raise your blade if you want to, Miss High Ceilings. Promise you losing the fight. I'll be right back. I gotta see what my dog complaining about now. BRB. Anyway, let's continue. Her hair looks like a sea creature. Wait, what? Wait, is that?
Is this?
Yeah, that's Canis.
Correct, but not the Kindness you know.
Oh, never mind, I pronounced it wrong.
This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the flame-chased journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second flame-chased journey.
Oh, so this is the ancestor, not the descendant? And also, my girl Treeby back. I should have said something about that earlier. But yay, my girl back. She got done brazy by the flame trick of Reaver.
The enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
Oh, ish. Okay, she hardcore. Okay, she moved like that. Okay, I respect your game. Shoot, people love gassing up girl bosses in these Hollywood movies. No. Go kick rocks. They're not girl bosses. This is a girl boss, and this is one I will respect. I would never talk to this woman sideways ever in my life.
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name.
Okay, so she doesn't let anyone address her by her real name, and everyone else has to address her by her titles. Okay, respect. Okay, I feel you.
Saridra, on behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
But how do you know about us being the Deliverer? That is the question. Did Finon come here and tell you?
If I may, how do you know his identity?
Please be Finon.
As the little hostage prophesied, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky.
The little hostage? Why they doing my girl so dirty? They did that last time when they referred to her as hostage. Why? Why y'all doing this to Dreamy?
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
Your orders, Imperator.
Oh, I can see her now.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early.
I'm not gonna lie. There's something about Sidra with this tiny little crown on her head that's just really cute. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Sidra is like small in body stature, right? So seeing this little crown on her head is really cute. She just looks cute. But more than likely, she probably snuff out a nigga for daring to call her cute. So I would have to watch my words around her. Now let me look at you, High Ceilings. You got some neon glow going on in your stomach. Are you good? You got indigestion? I know it happens. You got that what you call it? What you call that version of soda that's like lame? That's disgusting. What you call it? Not caffeinated or decaffeinated soda or some crap. I forgot what they call that stuff. It tastes disgusting. Like why is that something to drink? Like ugh. Or carbonated. Oh, that's what it is. Carbonated or decarbonated soda? Some crap like that. Nasty work. What else about her outfit? I think the most striking feature is her stomach on some real stuff. Not to be on some Gunner type timing, but you get the point I'm making.
As for you two, Akuma knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
It is really sad to know that these niggas actually died like 1,000 years before, like, we arrived in the story of Flame Chase, right? Because, like, these characters have been so cool to have. Man, could you imagine? I feel like My Day would have survived being stabbed in the back if she was around. Because she would have been like, don't worry, I got your back, bro. Right?
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us. And she knows of things beyond the sky. Even eons.
Sulturized water? Question mark? I think that's just one of the many things. But the carbonated stuff is what I was referring to. Obviously.
How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Yeah, who did this? Lygus, could he? Maybe. I would be shocked if it is Lygus who did this. But then even more so, it would make sense if it's March 7th. Because she would be the only one who would know this, but Lygus would know this too. Dong Hong is up in the air because, like, how would he even still be here if he left? Granted, I know, like, I can theorize that the nigga's still here.
I wish, but other possibilities remain. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City. We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akama will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
Your presence has left a footnote in the exomyth. Is this what he was referring to? Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me when we had that rewind moment after we messed with the screen, we rewound it back to a different position, or to the position that we was standing in before, and they were like, yo, what the heck happened? Don't tell me that's what he mean by we left a footnote there. Oh my goodness.
Ah, so I'm the key? Since you insist, friend, I'll give it my all.
Guests, please.
The journey to save the world starts with a
I
single
said something
step.
in Discord. Where's my phone
Let's set
at?
off, my friend.
I am loving Cyrene more and more as she continues to be like this. I'm not gonna lie.
Hail to the Imperator!
It means that the trailer does not factor in the Scepter's calculations. Oh no, bro! Which means the Scepter would be able, Iron Tube rather, will be able to calculate around us and be like, ha! Checkmate. I got around you, bro. My calculations told me this, that, and the third. You're not getting in the way of my evolution. I'm about to emerge from my catalyst like a freaking butterfly. That's what that means. Oh man, we're cooked. It's over.
Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Oh man, Sarija is mad adorable. Oh my goodness. Our short queens out here doing their thing. I respect it.
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools.
Terravox. Homeboy. Is Terravox a
Guests from
dude
beyond
or
the
a woman?
sky,
I'm curious.
worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
That girl like 4 feet tall.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelans, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Achaemen Alliance.
You look pretty gorgeous. I love your look. Alright, let me read. Girl, I have... let me read. It doesn't have as much data on trailer as it does on everyone else. Though that's more of a footnote. Like they are strong, but looks like a wholesome innocent. Girl, I have beef. Where's my bro, Chartonus? I forgot who Chartonus was. Turbox is Dong Hung. Turbox is a big ass dragon. Oh, that's right. It is a dragon. I completely forgot about the fact that that bastard is a dragon. Granted, I don't remember their name being Terravox. I do remember their their capture card, their Yu-Gi-Oh card being in the book, and the image of a dragon on there.
Later on, the
It's time to
Imperator
duel!
will invite you
Face
to
ass.
attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command, Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Hystelins. No wonder she's the Knight's commander.
Forgive my language about what I'm about to say next, but without a shadow of doubt, high ceilings be eating the box. I can tell. It's written all over the face. She's straight facing it all the time. Guarantee you, when Ciridra tell her, yo, I need this box ate up, get over here, she does it in a heartbeat. I can guarantee it. She's all, oh, I'm loyal to the Imperator. Yeah, I can tell you are.
All right. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit. Look over there.
Ah! My girls.
Not the ones you're familiar with. But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Ooh. Oh, Chartonas is the head blacksmith. Okay. He was the one who died, wasn't he?
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind and executed him
Oh,
in
snap.
public. Seeing that scoundrel burn to nothing should deter these miscreants from being so brazen again.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the first time I'm seeing this type of NPC. Because usually the black face thing is down all the way to the mouth. But this one only covers the eyes. And he got a shoulder pad.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty? What a ridiculous display.
Yo, is this can't be Canis's ancestor. It can't be. And this hairstyle is new.
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged by the Imperator's own hand. Our distinguished trespassing guests.
Trespassing? Nigga, who you talking to? Anyway. Hold on, let me read real quick. I see some blue giants, but not Katanas. I'm trying to lay down with my roommate's cat, and she keeps moving. He reminds me, she looks like 40. I'm telling you, tell that roommate, not roommate, get the cat out the room. Tell him to leave. Close that door.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much,
Like 40 like my
but
mother?
she holds a high rank. And Dux Frigoris' speech seems self-contradictory.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I think whoever created the Amphorian NPCs, at least for this female NPC in particular. I think they really struck a really good nerve of having the NPC look older, right? Right? Because how can you make a female NPC look older, right? Like, you can't really do it with, in comparison to like a male NPC. You just throw some facial hair on it, make the hair gray, and then call it a day. Actually, hold up, I said it wrong. You can make them look older, but like, I mean, like, look older in the sense of not like, oh, I'm elderly old, but in the sense of, oh, I'm in my 40s type old, right?
Let me see what I can get out of them. I'm Cyrene of Ida Silicii. This is the Deliverer Beyond the Sky. We're new here and wanted to ask you...
She knows how to open doors, probably because my door sucks. How does a cat know how to open the door? That's a skinwalker, that's not a cat.
Does this city host any other visitors from beyond the sky? We're looking for our dear companions.
Or better yet, I'm gonna go down the more popular route, or the non-popular route, or whatever. I'm gonna use different mythos. She's probably a Nekomata. She's probably one of them the Japanese cat spirit cats. That's probably what it is. That's how she know how to open the door. She transformed back into a cat instantaneously without you realizing.
Drop the charade. But yes, there is someone in this city who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
And who might that be?
Silence. The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from that cursed Imperator even just to bark?
You...
Ooh. So even among the people here, everything don't look so nice and dandy if they talking to each other like this.
Someone who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky and is referred to as that lord. Could it be? Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
These niggas are crazy. They done pulled the knives out.
Insolent brat. I'll shatter that ice of yours.
Groveling fool. I'll freeze that brain of yours.
Oh, they can use elemental power? I did not know that. That's interesting. I really had no idea that these people even had the ability to use elemental power. I just thought the Chrysler heirs were the only ones, but apparently these niggas can do it too. If that's the case, oh yeah, squabble. I want to see some Todoroki type ish going on, or some Zuko type stuff. What else I can use? Or some Ninjago type stuff?
Aggie, you're still so listless today.
Oh,
you have trouble sleeping again?
Oh, my girl looks so adorable. I gotta get that screenshot. She just looks so freaking cute.
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young.
Their relationship is so great.
No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
That's not true, cause she vanished before you did, big sis Treeby.
I know.
Well, let me look at this stuff in the Discord.
I also
didn't look
understand
at it
that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about.
Oh?
I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency.
I agree. I love this British accent she got going on.
If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts.
My bad, I'm getting like screenshots worthy for thumbnail stuff.
Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver.
She's being so polite and announcing herself. Back in the other timeline, she wouldn't dare do something like that. She'd be like, hold up, before I even open my mouth, who the hell you is?
These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
I wish. We know that's never gonna happen. The Trailblazers don't get to have new clothes. The same thing goes for Genshin Traveler, the Rover from Wuwa. Zilla Zone Zero has the only MC be able to change clothes. So don't give us this false hope. We know it's not gonna happen, okay? It's a pipe dream.
What is the matter? Your gaze seems somewhat unsure. Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Oh, wait a minute. She even knows about that? Okay, this is getting crazy. Oh my god, what is this? I'm just not looking in the server. What is this? Dottore, when I catch you, Dottore. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna download this pic. I might use it for a video because it just looks funny. Hold up. I'm gonna save that. Oh man.
Greetings, deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trebi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you.
I ain't gonna lie. That person in the background with that that navy blue on in the corner, I looked at that Nouvellette picture of the Discord, looked up at the screen, I thought Nouvellette was in the background. I swear to God.
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey even more clearly than we have.
I mean, yeah, because you can only perceive bits and pieces. I witnessed the whole thing.
Witness the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival.
It's being wide like that kind of freaked me out right now.
So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more. Kefali issued prophecies too, but it was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
Don't let them know what I think of the Dottore. I'm pretty sure at this point, everyone here knows how you think of the Dottore star. I don't even think we need to even say much.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova.
What?
Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Man, every time I try to get a screenshot for a thumbnail, I end up pressing the X button. Like, goodness gracious. Okay, hold up. My bad, I gotta keep remembering how these damn PS5 controls work. Okay.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
You know, I would love it if they gave me the ability to turn off the dialogue box entirely, just so I can see the screen. I think that would have been a pretty cool function, and then only have it appear if like certain keywords pop up.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too. Since we have time, should we go meet them?
The one from beyond the sky has arrived, and destiny continues to be fulfilled. The trial of romance is also close at hand.
Please, don't worry. We'll sing you a lullaby. Little Aggie, be a good girl and open your heart.
I outgrew nursery rhymes long ago, teacher.
Hold up, before we get to you, for the ladies who are watching the stream right now, who are sub to the channel and watch the stream or whatever, and regularly watch the stream, so that I do. Peep game. I'm about to reveal something about Star real quick. This ain't like ultra personal information. It's related to her gooner behavior. This girl sat here and tried to tell me in the last voice call we did. We were like doing a watch along with some friends watching anime. I think it was like Friday night, Saturday night of last week. She sat here trying to tell myself, "Oh, I'm not like a gooner like you guys." We were like, "Are you sure about that?" You got a whole laundry list. Don't even get us started on the hear me outs. She's worse than us. She tried to act like she was clean. Stop it. Oh my goodness, it was freaking hilarious.
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of Deliverance? What if they're really intimidating?
Oh look, they're going elf person.
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... Ah, heroes, you're already here.
Is this the first elf person we came across?
I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army.
Okay, I know this isn't the first elf we've come across, but I'm saying in terms of beyond Casterus, I feel like this is the next elf NPC we've come across. That's what I meant to say. I don't think we came across any other elf-looking NPCs. And Star, don't give me this sad face expression. You know what time it was.
This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and Imperial Scribe of the Great Imperator.
I'm not gonna hold you. When they said the name Virginia, my brain almost drew a blank. I was like, Virginia? The state? Granted, she spells Virginia with an E instead of an A.
Hello. I'm Virginia. I compose poetry.
I'm Serene from ID Silicii. This is the Deliverer. Nice to meet you both.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
What rumors?
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akima is even more magnificent than we imagined. If you all weren't here to look after us, we'd be completely lost and confused.
The Akima you imagined is long gone. Under the Imperator, this city has been reborn as the capital of the world.
Oh?
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator, these winds shall forever remain at their service.
Ooh, I just had a crazy thought. So let's say this. Cause we know some of these, there's only like a handful of Chrysos heirs who come from this time period, right? Where everyone else comes from like the future timeline, right? Or down the line of the timeline, right? So let's say they break free from this, they defeat Homeboy, Lord Ravager, and all this other stuff, right? And they get to have their world exist with the true starry sky. I wonder how that's gonna look like. And on top of that, I wonder, will the system like glitch in a way where it would allow the Chrysos heirs of the past and of the future to exist at the exact same time on their timeline? Right? That's what I'm wondering right now.
But what if...
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. But if you're curious, why not head to the lake and take a look?
What's that supposed to mean?
Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example of what happens when you disobey the Imperator.
Oh, wow.
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Yeah, this girl turned out to be pretty hardcore. Your girl is alive in this timeline too. Not a demigod yet, but alive. I'm gonna see what's in Discord in a second. But like, yeah, Cathedra, she looking to be a real demon dressed as a little girl. I'm not gonna lie. She's like, oh, you disobey me? get tossed in the river. Rip bozo. It's kind of wicked. I won't lie. And what time is it? It is 1:33 in the morning. So unfortunately, we cannot continue. It must be put on pause here. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm probably stopping right before we get to a really good moment. But like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I cannot keep going. I gotta.
So this was my childhood
I gotta go to work in the morning. What else can I say? I appreciate everyone who came to the stream. I appreciate you. Hopefully, y'all leave a like before you dip out the stream. You feel me? What else? Like, sub, turn on your notification bell. Join the Discord so you'll know when I stream, or if I don't stream, in case I announce that. Excuse me. What else? Look out for any new reaction videos I post or commentary videos that I post. Because I'm working on one of them, or I got one reaction done, and I gotta just like make a thumbnail and post that, and then the other one is a video that I'm making. So look out for those two dandy things. What else? What else I need to say? I swear I got another thing I need to say, but I can't. It's not on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I think I might fold and pull for Ciadra. I know I'm pronouncing her name wrong, but forgive me. Gesture. We'll call her Gesture from now on. Gesture. Or Jester. Jester. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna pull for her, honestly. So I'm really liking her characterization, and I'm liking her character design a lot. She's only good for Final, and she's not even that good. Please don't save your pulls. But save my pulls for who? Who's coming after her? Did they drip market any new characters recently? Oh, actually, yes they did. Why am I acting like they didn't? That nigga Dong Hung getting form number 3, and surprisingly, even March is getting a 3rd form as well. So, but the thing is, I'm more than likely I'm probably not gonna pull for either of them. If I'm being honest. Now, if I see some leaked gameplay, what their gameplay look like, that may change my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. So I gotta wait and see. Yes, dummy. You ain't gotta call me a dummy, damn. What I do to you? Don't answer that. You already know the answer. But what else do I need to say? Oh, they're leaked already? Then why hasn't it not been dropped in the Discord yet? I have a whole channel for leak gameplay stuff, not boss fights. I don't like seeing leaked boss fights. I like gameplays. I'll post it in the Discord. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So this was
what else do I need to say?
Dream, huh?
I think that's all I got to say. I done yapped a lot throughout this entire stream. Forgive me for that. And also, I've walked away from the stream multiple times because of my dog. Forgive me for that as well. But I think I got into a really good part, honestly. I haven't been bored with the quest at all, even though I've been yapping a lot. I've been mad intrigued. Granted, gacha players apparently can't read, so therefore they always feel bored seeing things on screen. Don't understand how that works, but it is what it is. Twin. Alright. Leave a like, all the other stuff I said earlier. Good night. I'll see y'all in the next stream tomorrow night. Your dog might be a skinwalker as well.
I will
True.
walk to the end.
That may be the case.
Your wills.
You may have to put him down.
No matter the cost.
Okay, enough of this, my foolish behavior. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Peace. Bye. I'm not gonna say toodles because that sounds crazy. Okay, I'm out.